Have you ever wondered how a saxophone player or a clarinet player or a piano player knows which keys to push as they play their instrument? Well, they use the key signature. Keys. Well, when you're singing, you don't need to push keys on your throat to get certain notes to come out. So why would we need to know as singers what key we're in? Well, we have to find the home pitch, the tone that feels like home. And it's also do.
Sharp signs, flat signs, the circle of fifths, key signatures,
and the spaces and lines of the musical staff. Is it all real or some twisted nightmare?
Find out here in the choir class.
Hey there, choir students.
I'm back for another installment. This time, we'll be determining how to find a key. And not just how to find a key, but how to use that information to be able to find do and then be able to sing the solfege scale. So as we go forward here, let's keep that in mind. In order to find what do will be,
we'll have to find what key the song is in.
And then after we find the key we're in, then we can sing the solfege scale. Let's review what we've learned so far. So we know that solfege stands for the do, re, mi's. And we know that the do, re, mi's always sound the same in relation to each other. Additionally, let's review the notes on the staff. On the lines, every good boy does fine, which stands for E, G, B, D, F. Every good boy does fine. And in the space, you can see my face. F, A, C, E are the notes in the spaces. Please bear in mind that every good boy does fine and face are just mnemonic devices. The notes actually go in order from A to G. It's important to remember exactly what identifies a key. It's identified by its sharps or flats. A sharp looks like a hashtag and tells us that a pitch should be raised 1/2 step. For example, if we had an A and we put a sharp sign next to it, it would become A sharp and sound 1/2 step higher. While a flat looks like a lowercase b and lowers a note in pitch 1/2 step. If we were to take a E, for example, and put a flat sign next to it, it would be lowered 1/2 step and would be called E flat. Identifying a key signature can be broken down into 5 simple steps. Step 1, locate the key signature in your piece of music. The key signature will always be located right next to the clef at the beginning of a song and at the beginning of each line in a song. Step 2, identify if there's nothing or if there's sharps or flats. If there's nothing, you just got to memorize that that is the key of C, and do will be C. Step 3, if there's sharps, you have to identify the sharp that's furthest to the right and go 1/2 step up. In the case of the key of G, there's only one sharp, so F sharp is the furthest to the right. But in the case of other keys like B, there are a ton of sharps, so locate the sharp furthest to the right and go 1/2 step up. So in the key of G, you identify the last sharp to the right, which is F sharp, and you go up 1/2 step.
and that's do.
What note is that? It's G. We're in the key of G. In this one, there's more sharps, so we have to identify the sharp that's furthest to the right and go up 1/2 step. That's going to be your key, and your key will also be where do lies.
If there's flats,
There's 2 different things you have to do. First, if there's just one flat, you just simply have to memorize.
That's the key of F.
But it's easy to remember because one flat means it's the key of F or F. F is do. For keys that involve 2 or more flats, we simply find the second to last flat, and that's our tonal center. That's going to be do. In this example, the second to last flat is on B flat, and that means the key is B flat and do is B flat. So always find the second to last flat, and that is do.
isn't that wonderful?
Step 5, you've identified the key. Now put do in there, and the do, re, mi's. Step 6, do a cartwheel.
Keep singing and stay weird, choir kids.